Hey everyone, I seen online GameStop is starting to promote these new 3D glasses, the Rift glasses. Now, usually stuff like this flops, so there's not really a need to make a video like this, but I figured I'd warn people anyways. The glasses are basically like 3D. As you can see on Facebook, this is a post from GameStop, kind of just bragging about the glasses. Now, if you're a kid, you probably don't know really a lot of the history of these gaming glasses. This stuff has been made before, and it's been pulled from the market for good reasons. 3D in general has been around since Hitler was alive. He used to use 3D photos and for like I don't know what you would, like morale, I guess you would say. He would have these 3D image stills, but and that doesn't really been, that's just to tell you how long 3D has been around. So they've tried this before in the 90s with these like Sega 3D glasses. Also, here's another article. I'll show you the picture of the Sega 3D glasses. I think these might have been, it looks something like this. Generally, it kind of looks something like this. They also had Virtual Boy, and those were pulled. I actually remember I was working at KB Toys when they pulled that, and they had to destroy all the games. The company didn't even want the games back. They said just destroy them. The thing is there's a big lawsuit behind. There's not general lawsuits, but there can be a lawsuit. That's why these things have never lasted in the past. They were more in the past. They were more conscious about products they put out. If they knew a product would generally hurt a person, they just wouldn't put it out, or they would pull it from the shelves. Nowadays, it's a different society. They don't really care much. I mean, they give us cell phones. Cell phones are really bad for us. They have studies that say how bad cell phones are for us. Even though people will say, well, they don't really see a change, but there is. There's a lot of studies that prove it. Anyways, when this came out on Sega, they pulled it. If you read the article here at this link, this guy is basically saying, this is one of the guys that worked on the Sega glasses back in the 90s. He's saying when you watch something 3D, especially through glasses like these, for kids, it takes longer for your perception to get back to normal. Of adults, it ain't that bad for adults, but it's a lot worse for kids. But anyways, when you watch something 3D, your perception gets tricked into this 3D. When you take the glasses off, your perception goes back to normal. Usually, if you just watch a movie or something, you're not really gonna tell for an hour or so. Your perception goes back pretty fast. But the longer you play this stuff, especially in gaming, that's why this stuff was pulled before, because as this article says, one of the designers say that they knew a lot of lawsuits would come out of this and the hazards, and they just said they cannot release something like this. Sony ended up doing it anyways about 2 years ago with the 3D gaming. It didn't really take off that well. Me personally, I love 3D. I got a 3D TV right there. I like 3D gaming, I like 3D movies, but I know the effects of it. I know not to watch it very long. I know not to watch it a lot. I know if I get a headache, then quit using it immediately. And this is stuff that people don't know when they buy this. If you look on the GameStop thing, when you scroll down, I left a message warning people. The link, I put link right here so people could research this stuff, but when you scroll through these comments, people are just saying, oh, they need this, they want this. None of these people know the effects of these 3D glasses and how bad it is for your perception. We're going to have a bunch of fucking kids that grow up to be fucking blind practically, or walking in the walls and shit. So it's kind of good that 3D kind of flopped before, because if it would have really caught on and a lot of people could afford it and use it, there'd be a lot of people with problems, because Sony is probably going to slap a little fucking 3 sentences in tiny print in the back of the book that nobody's going to read that says, you know, these glasses can potentially be a problem from using them. Even when you buy a cell phone, it says in the manual, somewhere it says in the manual, it basically says the cell phone is bad for you, just not in those words. It says it in a nice legal wording kind of way. But people don't know that because they don't sit there and look through the fucking cell phone book, you know what I mean? But this is basically just what I wanted to do. I just wanted to warn people that stuff like these, it's a really cool idea, but it's just really, really bad for your vision. Read the article here. There's also a link here from the fucking Australia government, Department of Defense, Defense Science and Technology Organization, which is documented here how bad 3D is for you. This is serious shit. They don't post something like this for no reason. It's all documented. I'm just trying to read through this real quick. Cyber sickness, symptoms, psychological side effects in virtual environments, cyber sickness, all kinds of shit. You could read through all this stuff. The link for this is actually on this page also, if you want to read through this. So yeah, basically, I mean, it was just pulled from the shelves before in the past because they knew how bad of a product this was, and now they're just trying to repackage it again because now we got, you know, new kids, gamers from 20 years ago. They're older now, they have families, they don't really game as much. Now we have a new generation of kids that don't know how bad this stuff is. So just do your research on this stuff. Not telling people to totally stay away from it, but you know, just know how bad it is, and lengthy uses of it, I guess. Alright, peace out.